So, ma'am, I was going to tell you a story on the last lesson of class chapter 12th, English Flamingo book. So, this book, author, ma'am, also so, writer of this chapter is Alfonso Daudet. He is a French novelist and he is a writer and French novelist. This chapter is so telling about us the एक minute. This story is about France and Persian War, which is going between them for 2.5 years. And there are two main characters, France and M. Hamel. M. Hamel is teacher of French language and France is a student. So he is also a narrator. He is also narrator of the story, which I am going to tell you. So this story is goes like so this is a bright day and a good day, but he is running late for school. But he is doing this by knowingly because he has not done his chapter, which was given in homework by M. Hamel. In this chapter, M. Hamel is give a homework like participle, but he don't know anything about participle, so that's why he is running late for school and he is thinking about to run don't join the class or he can do late as much as he can and because Hamel used to scold him and shout on him when he don't do homework. He is now he is going to school and he is seeing a bird chirping on the branches of the tree and there is a field of sawmill in which Persian soldiers are marching and this is a bright day. Then he is going. There is a billboard in which he used to see news, but from 2.5 years there are only bad news which comes on that bulletin board. So on that day there was a very crowd, which was unusual like daily. And but he don't see on the bullet. He don't pay attention to the bulletin board, and he goes to school because he think there is going to some bad news as usual. And when he arrived at the school, there was like pin drop silence, and this was not usual. When he goes to school regularly, there was so much shouting. Children are laughing, shouting, and this is like there were very much noises on regular day, but on that day there was pin drop silence. Then he go to his class and he first चलो ठीक है then he then go enter the class and he sees that Hamel is wearing a new dress, green coat and black pant and a denim jacket. So that was very strange. Then you see on the back bench, last bench of the class, there were old people like old people were sitting, postmaster were sitting, and many other villagers. M. Hosel, who was the mayor of the city, was sitting. Then then they then he go to his bench and sit. And after that, M. Hamel
Hiding from
starts
somewhere.
saying,
Hiding from somewhere. हाँ यही है.
hiding from somewhere.
हम्म.
क्लास में छुप के देख रहा था यही होगा ना.
हाँ ना, छुप के देख रहा है
चलो
ना. Yeah.
ठीक है ठीक है.
We can use that word
देन
also. Snapping. Snapping.
हाँ स्नैपिंग अच्छा लग रहा है.
Okay, continue.
then then Hamel told him that I was going to start this class today's class if you don't come, but it was in a very polite way, but it was in a polite way and this was not also usual to for him, like he also used to shout him and told him and scold him when he got late to the class and एंड की जगह क्या बोलूं मैम व्हाट आई शुड यूज लाइक एंड कमिंग
Or
और then then Hamel told him told him that our German has consolidate some area of our France, Alfonso and Lores area. He consolidated and he consolidated these two areas, regions, and French and French language is not going to. He is not going to give lesson on French languages because of they conquered that area. And German language is going to be learned giving lesson by him and other teachers. So that day was very sad for him, and villagers were also come to in the class to pay tribute to him and to the language he give lessons. After that, Hamel told. After that, France got got very sad, like he don't pay attention in class and he didn't learn French languages from long time. His teachers used to tell him that this is very important. Then Hamel asked him about him participle. Then he got stammer because he don't know about anything about participle. So Hamel told him that you were saying that you have plenty of time and you are going to learn it tomorrow, but this is the end. You can't learn it anymore. You can't learn it anymore because I am not going to here, and now German language is going to be studied in the class. Then he started. Then France started thinking that I was hunting for eggs of birds and fishing in the river. I was wasting my all the time, and now I don't learn anything French language. Then ML start giving lessons. First he told him like first he start writing lesson, and then he start giving history lesson. In that lesson he told about his culture, like French language. A language of a country is a key to freedom. When they get enslaved by another country, because they know their culture, their roots, so they can have a key of the freedom. But if they don't know any language or and their own cultures and roots, so they can not get freedom. So that's a very good point. And he give lesson on that day in very good manner. France was getting everything he was studying because and Amal is giving his 100% on that day. He was giving lesson which he knows everything. He was told he was saying everything because he also thinking that I should give my 100% today. Whatever I know, I should tell them. And France was also getting everything. He was understanding everything. He don't know why, but he was getting everything clearly in his mind. And after that in class, some beetles flew in enter in the class, but no one pay attention to the beetles. But in a regular day, students used to shout whenever any mosquito and beetles enter. On that day, the class was very serious, and that day was like very new for him. And after that, Hamel distribute copies to the student in which France flag was printed, and it was looking like a road flag, like a flag in which you see regular flag on the roads which have road in behind them and all, like so it was looking like that. So and after that giving some lessons, he written on the board Viva la France, which means long live France. And he turned his face towards blackboard and he start and give the gesture that class is dismissed, now you can go. And that's it. but he don't say anything.